Today first news is cancer care pioneer no more. Dr. V. Shanta is no more now. A pioneer in cancer care in the country and the chairperson of Adyar Cancer Institute, V. Shanta, breathed her last in Chennai early on Tuesday morning. She was admitted to Apollo hospitals after she complained of chest pain on Monday night. She was 93. A crusader for cancer research and making cancer care affordable for all, Dr. Shanta and her mother S. Krishnamurthy built the Cancer Institute from a cottage hospital into a 500 plus bedded institution, offering the state of the art care to people across the income spectrum. Only 40% are paying beds, and the remaining are general beds where patients are boarded and lodged free of cost. Dr. Shanta was a recipient of several honors and awards through her life. She was laid to rest with state accorded police honors in the evening. It is a sad thing to the medical history and the poor people who are suffering from cancer. Next, expression of views, not bias. Chief Justice of India, Bobde. There is a peculiar lack of comprehension about the Constitution of Committee. Chief Justice of India Sharad A. Bobde on Tuesday orally observed during a hearing that there was a peculiar lack of comprehension on the constitution of committees. The CJI said a person's views earlier about a subject did not disqualify him from being a part of the committee formed to examine a particular issue. An expression of views by a person on a subject did not mean bias, he added. There is some confusion in understanding the law. One person may have an opinion before being a part of the committee, but his opinion can change. There is no way that such a member cannot be a part of committee, he stated. The oral remarks came even as social media was rife with criticism about the court's choice of members of the expert committee it set up on January 12 to negotiate between farmers protesting the agriculture marketing laws and the government. Okay. Next. Third, budget session to have a question hour. Actually, this is in news because in last sessions, there is no question hour in the monsoon session because already the huge time was not utilized in the conducting sessions during COVID time. So they cancel the question hours to reduce to use the maximum utilized to use maximum time. But now they are thinking to have a question hour. The suspension of question hour had been strongly criticized by the opposition. The question hour, which had been suspended by the government during the monsoon session, will resume when Parliament meets for the budget session from Jan 29. The government had claimed that suspension of question hour, which gives the opposition an opportunity to hold the government accountable, was additional precautionary measure to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic. The suspension had been strongly criticized by the opposition. In monsoon session there was no question hour, but there will be a question hour in budget session coming, so which is going to start by Jan 29. India to fly out vaccines to neighbors. It is pride to India. India is not only vaccinating the people of India, but it is exporting the vaccines to the neighboring countries. First batches are ready to be dispatched today. It is exporting to Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Maldives, Sri Lanka. India will begin to ship out lakhs of doses of the novel coronavirus vaccine to neighboring countries beginning Wednesday, with the first batches expected to reach Bhutan and the Maldives among several countries by special prince as a grant or gift. India is deeply honored to be a long trusted partner in a meeting the healthcare needs a global community. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said announcing the shipments, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said the pharmacy of the world would deliver to overcome the COVID-19 challenge. The External Affairs Ministry said shipments to Bhutan, Maldives, Bangladesh, Nepal, Myanmar and Seychelles would commence this week, while those to Sri Lanka, Afghanistan and Mauritius were awaiting necessary regulatory clearances. Okay. Next. Serum Institute of India issues fact sheet on COVID shield. People who are severely allergic to any ingredient of the COVID-19 vaccine, COVID shield are advised not to take it. The Serum Institute of India said in a fact sheet on Tuesday. The ingredients of COVID shield are L-histidine hydrochloride monohydrate, magnesium chloride hexahydrate, polysorbate 80, ethanol, sucrose, sodium chloride, disodium editate, dihydrate, water for an injection, it said. The recipient should also tell the healthcare provider about any medical conditions. Health team rushed to Lakshadweep. A fast case reported in Lakshadweep on Jan 18. Lakshadweep has reported its first case of COVID-19 on Jan 18, said the health minister on Tuesday, with the ministry now rushing a multidisciplinary team to the island. India asked WhatsApp to revoke change in its privacy policy. Respect distinct identity of people and its people. Identity of India and its people. The Union government has asked WhatsApp to withdraw the proposed changes to its privacy policy, stating that it raised grave concerns over the implications of the choice and autonomy of Indian citizens. In a letter to WhatsApp, Chief Executive Officer Will Cathcart, the government pointed out that by not giving the opinion to opt out data sharing with Facebook companies, Indian users were being treated differently from those in Europe. Okay. Next, military specialists to get S-400 training in Moscow. India prepares to receive the first batch of the long-range air defense system by the year end. India has signed $5.43 billion agreement with Russia for S-400 Trump regiments. As India prepares to receive the first batches of S-400 long-range air defense system by year end, the first group of Indian military specialists are scheduled to depart for Moscow soon to undergo training courses on the S-400, the Russian embassy here said to a statement. As we all know that S-400 we are getting from Russia, we are also going to get the training for that. Next. Netaji's birth anniversary to be celebrated as Parakram Divas. Netaji birth anniversary to be celebrated as Parakram Divas. Trinamool AFB demanded celebration of Desh Prem Divas. The Union Culture Ministry on Tuesday announced that Jan 23 birth anniversary of Subhash Chandra Bose would be celebrated as Parakram Divas. This will be an important thing. Parakram Divas is related to Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay. In a notification, the ministry said the government had decided to celebrate the 125th birth anniversary year stating from Jan 23, 2022 is a befitting manner of a national and international level. This year, in so many competitive exams, we can expect the questions about Subhash Chandra Bose because it is a 125th birth anniversary. So please remember these things to read about Subhash Chandra Bose thoroughly, and it is called as Parakram Divas. It was announced by Union Cultural Ministry. Next, Biden to introduce bill for 8-year citizenship path. It is expected to benefit nearly 11 million people. United States President-elect Joe Biden plans to unveil a sweeping immigration bill on the first day of his administration, hoping to provide an 8-year path to citizenship for an estimated 11 million people living in the US without legal status. A massive reversal from the Trump administration's harsh immigration policies. The bill puts Mr. Biden on the track to deliver on a major campaign promise important to Latino voters and other immigrant communities after 4 years of President Donald Trump's restrictive policies and mass deportations. Expected to run hundreds of pages, the bill is set to be introduced after Mr. Biden takes the oath of office Wednesday, according to a person familiar with the legislation. Next. Chinese COVID-19 vaccines find takers in Southeast Asia. Beijing has signed deals with as many as 20 countries. China has signed deals with as many as 20 countries, many of which are in Southeast Asia to offer its home-developed COVID-19 vaccines. Chinese media has reported. With 5 vaccines being developed in China, Beijing is offering them both as donations and on a commercial basis. Among the countries that are ordering Chinese vaccines are Jordan, UAE, Turkey, Algeria, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Pakistan, Brazil, Ukraine, Serbia, according to the reports in the Chinese state media. Pakistan on Monday became the first country in South Asia to approve a Chinese vaccine, giving the nod for emergency use for Sinopharm's vaccine. Investment rule changes may hit Amazon. E-commerce firms could revamp ties with major sellers if government implements proposal. India is considering revising its foreign investment rules for e-commerce. Three sources and government spokesperson uh, told Reuters a move that could compel players, including Amazon.com, to restructure ties with some major sellers. The government discussions coincide with growing number of complaints from India's bricks and mortar retailers, which have for years accused Amazon and Walmart Inc. control Flipkart for creating complex structures to bypass federal rules. Allegations the US companies denies. Next. Native 5G model must to aid education, agri, healthcare. India's demands for telecom technology will be huge. Ravi Shankar Prasad is saying. India's appetite for 5G is going to be overpowering and therefore business must play a proactive role in creating a Deshi 5G model that is inclusive and supportive of healthcare, education and farming, urged Ravi Shankar Prasad, Union Ministry of Communications, Electronics and Information Technology and Law and Justice. This is last news for today, and it is one of the happy news for Indian cricket lovers. India breaches Fortress Gabba wins series. This is 32-year reign ends. After 1988 first test lost by Australia. After staying unbeaten at the Gabba for 31 tests, Australia lost its first match since 1988. Here, India won. After 31 tests and it's after 1988, it is first time India won. A test series win for India in Australia was hard to come by. It was only in 2018 that India won its first ever test in Australia. However, the tide seems to have turned in India's favor with the second consecutive win on Tuesday. Each circle corresponds to India test in Australia win. Okay. This is in Gabba for 31 after 31 tests. Okay. Thank you very much for watching today's news and current affairs. Please comment, subscribe, share, and like. If you have any suggestions, please mail to academy.kdg@gmail.com. Thank you. We'll meet again in tomorrow current affairs.